this team's going to replay this game in their head. I don't know what Kyle's going to do if he's going to make them watch a film today together. Probably. I wonder if he's going to call himself out and how hard he will. Yeah, so I mean, there's 3 buckets of blame. I don't really want to do this, but it's Kyle, it's Jimmy G, and the defense. You can throw the O-line in there if you want. There's no one really else to blame. You can't just blame Richard Sherman because that was just one play. The defense kind of melted down too. Yeah, so Kyle, that third down play call is going to live with them a while. And I don't know what the number one option there was. Someone's going to have to get to the genesis of what happened on the Emmanuel Sanders play call, but that's the one to me. I tweeted it's going to keep people up at night. Philosophically, I'm not going for a 50-yard bomb on 3rd and 10 with the game on the line in the Super Bowl because I'd rather have 4th and short there. I'd rather throw a pass with a higher percent chance. Now, granted, Emmanuel Sanders got open, and does Kirk Cousins make that throw? These are the questions now that we're going to have to start asking. There's people who are being absurd, like cut Jimmy Garoppolo over this play. I'm not ready to go there yet. I do think they can get back eventually to a Super Bowl. But I'll tell you this, the last loser of a Super Bowl to get back besides the Patriots the year after is the Buffalo Bills. And so the 49ers could get back next year. I think the odds in the preseason, we'll have to see what moves happen, where Tom Brady ends up landing. He's not coming to San Francisco. Skip Bayless and people like that. There's no way the 49ers are a much better football team with Tom Brady. And I don't know, does it come down to the 4th quarter of the Super Bowl and that's why you need him because that's where he's his best? I'm not even considering that narrative yet at all, and nor do I want it because I do believe in Jimmy Garoppolo, but it's this play and the play call. Like I'm going to blame Jimmy G for that throw, but I don't know what the number one option there was. I probably would have looked at Kendrick Bourne, the all-22. I have had no time to look at that, so I just watched the TV copy, but Bourne wasn't that open. It's 3rd and 10. Yeah, and this is depressing officially. Striking Gold podcast, Jimmy G, Kyle, and the defense here. So that 3rd and 15 play, we'll go there defensively next on what happened. The first big 3rd and 15 play from the Chiefs. Opponents against the 49ers were 2 for 45 on 3rd and 15 plus all year. The 49ers were one of the best teams in the last 10 years of giving up pass plays that were 20 yards or more. You knew the Chiefs were going to hit one, and that was the one that really punctured. It looked like Jimmy Ward and Emmanuel Moseley were both lost there. I was waiting for that the whole game. The Chiefs never really exposed that little fissure on the field, and it's the spot deep between Emmanuel Moseley and Jimmy Ward. That issue bubbled up at the absolute wrong time. This team had a couple of weaknesses, and they were all exposed under a bright light. It's awful. It's like, you get in bed with some girl and she's got like horrible breath or something. Like they made it all the way, and then you just realize, wait, this person has a lot of flaws, and not just like physically, like this person's. You get to know someone, and like the 49ers are a football team. They're an organism, and just they have some flaws. And gosh, it's Kyle's clock management. It's Jimmy G. Kind of, can he win these big games, which he did against the Saints? This sucks because we know he can do this, but he can come up short too. And dear God, it is his first ever Super Bowl, and him and Mahomes are the two, not youngest quarterbacks, but 2 quarterbacks with the least amount of starts combined ever in a Super Bowl. So, I mean, geez, he got him all the way here. 15% of my heart really feels for the 49ers, but 85% of my heart says, my God, you guys have the silver platter. You're getting ready to eat the gourmet meal, and then you throw the platter on the ground, and you like kick the platter around like you were about to eat the best meal of your life, and the 49ers shot themselves in the foot more. And listen, the Chiefs are a damn good team. They figured out what to do. I don't think they have a decision to make a quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo is the unquestioned starter. I think they actually might even have to trade Nick Mullins this offseason to quiet the noise of how good that certain people think he is. Des Bryant's tweeting that he should be starting. You're going to have quarterback, not question marks, but you're just going to have quarterback discussions around this football team when your guy comes up short. I truly believe that Jimmy Garoppolo is better than Matt Ryan. He's better than Matthew Stafford. In this offense, he can execute it, and he's proven that. However, you're going to have a lot of noise at this position in the offseason. 49ers are going to have $21 million in cap room. Eric Armstead is their key free agent. He's going to demand, at least if you franchise tag him, it's going to be like 12 or 13 or 14 million on a one-year deal. This is the tough thing about when you make it to the Super Bowl and you start not having a lot of cap room because you have a lot of really good players on your team. They're going to have to let Eric Armstead go. Reason being, Buckner and Kittle both need new contracts. Parag's going to work his wizardry. Dante Pettis is not going to be on the team next year. Jerick McKinnon's not going to be on the team next year. You're going to be able to shed some money. But right now, the 49ers are in the bottom half of the league in terms of cap room. Remember a couple of years back when Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch inherited this thing, it was unbelievable. They led the league in cap room by like $20 million. And they made some decisions then that don't look amazing. They gave Marquise Goodwin extra money. The Pierre Garçon thing didn't work out. Hoyer was very cheap, so you can't even blame him there. That was really a stopgap thing.